tonight on WBOC News at 6.
The festivities are really heating up at the Delaware State Fair as the temperature finally starts to drop. Plus, a safety analyst speaks out following the death of a woman who flew out of her seat on a roller coaster in Texas.
A flash flood warning is in effect for part of the peninsula, and we are tracking showers and storms. We'll show you where they are coming up.
Now, WBOC News at 6, Delmarva's news leader.
From yesterday to today, it was woo, killer.
Well, there you have it. Still scorching at the State Fair and on the rest of Delmarva, but the hot heat will finally start moving past us. Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Corrina Pysa and this is WBOC News at 6. Well, if you've stepped outside, then you know it is still very hot here on Delmarva, but compared to yesterday's smothering temperatures, some say it seems a lot more comfortable today. WBOC's Evan Kozlov joins us in the Newsplex tonight. Now, Evan, you were at the Delaware State Fair today where people were definitely noticing a difference.
Yeah, as you said, Corrina, it is still a warm July day out there, and it was certainly enough to break a sweat. But I spoke to some people today at the fair, and they say that compared to the last few days, this weather has been a walk in the park.
Nothing says summer like the Delaware State Fair.
Can I get your zip code, please?
But this summer tradition has come in the middle of the season's first official heat wave, making the fair's opening day a scorcher. Now the heat has gone down just enough for those who work at the fair to finally get a breath.
It's rock and roll time. The weather's changed, and it's kind of like a guy that's getting hit in the head with a hammer, and when it stops, it feels so good.
There's no denying that it's still hot out there, but now it feels how it's supposed to in mid-July.
Just hope it stays cool, so I'm out here working and not sweating.
As the sun's rays start to fade and this heat wave slowly goes away, people around the Delaware State Fair are starting to sweat a little bit less and are starting to take part in some active activities like this one a little more, something that vendors like this one say is a good thing because people are taking more shots.
Trust me, it went in. And trust me, it was hot out there. The animals were feeling it too. Chris Eck helps keep a wild crew cool, the world's smallest horse, the world's smallest pig, and the world's largest tortoise.
Yesterday was hot. You can stay in here for 5 minutes, you'd be sweating like a pool. But yeah, today should be a lot better on the animals.
Even vendors selling cold drinks, like Renzo Rincon, were happy to see the temperature drop. He says the heat wave actually kept a lot of people away from the fair.
Sometimes when it's too hot, it's not too good for us, you know? So it's just like the right amount of heat that gets us the most people to buy smoothies or lemonade, you know?
As the temps begin to drop, things are just heating up at the Delaware State Fair.
Now, fair officials are hoping for a big turnout tonight for the Trace Adkins concert. That begins at 7:30. The fair runs through next Saturday in Harrington. Back to you, Corrina.
All right, Evan, thank you. Well, you can tell from the fair it's been another hot one here on Delmarva, but like Evan mentioned, temperatures are starting to drop, but only as storms start to move in. Let's check in with meteorologist Mike Lichniak. Hey, Mike.